Ali bin Jassim Secondary School for Boys welcomes and presents direct and indirect tense changes. Here the title is Rumors and Gossip. See the first bubble. The speaker says, "Have you heard the latest gossip about the new teacher?" "No, what is it?" "Maria said that the new teacher didn't give any homework." "Really? Victor?" "Victor told me that students could eat in his class." Larissa said that the new teacher had given all the students an a last semester. "Wow, yeah, I heard he was an easy teacher." See here, when reporting the verb is in the simple past, the verb tense is in the direct speech statement often changed. Here, the direct speech tenses. If the verb is in simple present, it has to be changed to simple past. If it is in the present progressive or present continuous, it has to be changed into past progressive. Simple past tense, it has to be changed to past perfect. The present perfect has to be changed to past perfect. The teacher is strict. Look on the verb in the blue here. It is in yes, correct, and present simple. If we change it, we will change it like that. She said the teacher was strict. Is has changed to was. Let's move. The teacher is giving everyone an A mark. Here it is in the present progressive. If we change that, we will change it in past progressive, correct. Focus on the verbs in blue. He said the teacher was giving, so we changed is giving to was giving. He said the teacher was giving everyone an A mark. Somebody put the final exam on the internet. What is the tense here in blue? Correct. It is in past simple. If we are going to change it, we will change it into past perfect. She said that, or she said somebody had put the final exam on the internet. Correct. Another. The teacher has graded our grammar tests. What is the tense? Perfect. It is in present perfect. If we're going to change it, it will be in yes, good, in past perfect. Joe said the teacher had graded our grammar tests. Example. Change the direct speech into indirect speech. Let's practice together. My friend is helping me study. She said. Change. She said her friend was helping her study. Let's do that. The library is closed, he said. How to do it? Good, perfect. He said the library was closed. We changed as to was. Number 2. We have registered for classes. They said. Who can do it? Yes. They said they had registered for classes. It is here in the present perfect. We will change it into past perfect. Correct. Another example. She got an A on the test. You said that she good had got an A on the test or had gotten both are correct. Models often change in indirect speech. See here, if we have the model will, can, may, or must. In the indirect, we change it as the following. Good. Will be would, can, could, may, might, and must has to be had to. Example, the test will be difficult. Change it into indirect. Good, he said the test would be difficult. Another example, you can use your notes on the test. She said we could use our notes on the test. As you can see, will we changed it into would, and can we changed it into could. Perfect. Examples too. We may have a substitute teacher. She said we might have a substitute teacher. Could. May we change it into might. Another example. You must study hard for the final exam. Who can do it? Perfect. The answer, she said that we had to study hard. Good, we changed Martin's to had to. She said we had to study hard for the final exam. Let's move to the practice number 2. Change the direct speech into indirect. See the example and do the same. You can relax about the exam, she said. Who can do it? Yes, she said that we could relax about the exam. Or I could relax about the exam. Do that. We will help you with your homework. They said, yes, they would help me with my homework. We changed will into would. Number 2. Anna must finish her paper, he said. So, if we are going to change, we need to focus on must here. Good, it is had to on the indirect. He said that Anna had to finish her paper. Good. Number 3. She may take a different class. You said the answer is you said that she might take a different class. Good, perfect. The following models do not change in the indirect speech. This is number 3. Should, could, might, and ought to. They still the same because they are already on the past. See the example here. The two girls are talking, one saying to the other, you shouldn't tell this secret to anyone. So if we're going to change it into indirect, it will be like that. She said that, I shouldn't. We just changed the pronouns. Number 2, you ought to tell this to a friend. Focus. He said that I ought to tell this to a friend. The following do not change in indirect speech. The past perfect, the present, and past unreal conditional and past models. See the example here? If I had studied, I would have forgotten an A. This is unreal conditional in past. Let's do it. He said if he had studied, we didn't change the past perfect and we didn't change the main clause here. He would have gotten an A. See the example, I could have gotten help from a tutor. We just changed the pronoun here. He said he could have gotten help from a tutor. I thought I had chosen the easy teacher. He said he thought that he had chosen. We never change the past perfect in indirect. Example, we ought to study some more, he said. He said that we ought to study some more. No change. Do the practice. If I knew, I would tell you, she said. Correct. We would change only the pronouns. She said if she knew, she would tell me. Number two, I might have known the test was difficult, he said. Correct. He said he might have known the test was difficult. She had that teacher before, we said she had that teacher before. Thank you till we meet again. Thank you.